What's up, joyfuls? So I have an 11-year-old now. Yes, 11-year-old, and she turned 11 during quarantine. This child has not gone a year without having a birthday party, except for her first birthday. I just got out of the hospital when she turned the day she turned 1, and it just did not work out. So I have dedicated the rest of her life giving her a birthday party. So she hasn't gone a year without one, or some type of gathering, whether it's a party or she's having friends over or something. We always do something for her birthday. So she would have had a conniption if we didn't do anything for her birthday or some type of gathering. So I attempted to do a social distancing birthday party. You heard me. A social distancing birthday party for 10 and 11 year olds. Imagine, just imagine. So if you are interested in seeing how this happened, the successes, the fails of this, and if you want to get some ideas for your child's birthday party or social distancing birthday party, stay tuned. Tune on in. See you in a minute. If you're new to this channel, what's up? I'm Purity Joy, and welcome to Joyfully Yours, where life is our niche and joy is our birthright. But before we get started, I gotta shout out my Sarah and fellow YouTuber, Miss Necole King, for my Beautiful Brown Mom t-shirt. You guys be sure to follow her, Beautiful Brown Mom, on Instagram. Follow her YouTube page, Necole King. I will also put her links below. Y'all give her some love, show her some love. She's just starting YouTube, just as I am. So we're going to support each other in this, and I hope you guys will check her channel out. All right, so now let's get into this whole social distancing thing. So I wrestled back and forth. We thought about doing a parade because that was pretty common. That was like the trend of doing a parade for people's birthdays and graduations and all types of celebrations. So I wrestled with doing a parade for her, and I said, well, it'll be a lot. Our road is pretty busy, and I didn't know. So came up with the idea to have an outdoor movie party. Now, I had been wanting to do this for a while, but never thought of an occasion to do it, or never thought of an occasion to do it. So I talked to her about it. I talked to her dad about it, and we were like, all right, let's do it. I feel like we can still do this and maintain social distancing. I felt that way. I really, really felt that way. But let me tell you. Now, I initially started this out as a vlog, but then I got busy trying to do stuff. So you're going to get a little bit of vlogging, and you're going to get a little bit of me sitting here. So it'll be a little bit of back and forth, but bear with me. So the first thing I did was look for an outdoor screen. I was wrestling with, or trying to make a decision between the hard screen with the hard poles that you could break down, or inflatable. I ended up choosing an inflatable, and I'll link the one that I chose below. It's a lot taller than I intended for it to be, but it works. It really works, and I like it. It comes with a double bag. So I'm deciding to open this before the day gets here, because I would hate to open this the day of and something is wrong. So I'm going to test this out to see how big it is. So I had a lot of choices to choose from, but I chose to go with this one. And y'all have to excuse my son's music. He's sitting in his car playing music, but this is what it looks like in the box. So I'm going to try to test it out and see how it does. So I like that it comes in this inflatable, it comes in this, I guess it's a duffel bag, a carrying bag. I really like this bag that it comes in. Seems like it's easy to, I just hope that when it deflates, it's easy to pack back down in here, because it never packs back the way it came. So I'm hoping that that won't be the case with this, but we'll see. So you see the inflatable. I ended up getting a projector, a home theater projector, because I felt like that would be more conducive to outdoor movie versus getting a regular projector. So I geared toward the home theater projector that you could hook up the Blu-ray or DVD or put a Fire Stick directly into, and it worked good. Now, y'all, I'm a great visionary. I have come up with good ideas, but the execution is not always that great. Now, I can do it, but I just have to ask for help more, and just plan ahead a little bit more. As you know, if you watched other videos of mine, you've heard me say that I'm a procrastinator, but I had to jump on it with this, and I really did good with this compared to how I usually do with birthday parties. So yes, I ended up getting a home theater projector, and I'll link that below. I got the screen and the home projector from Wayfair. I love Wayfair. I've ordered furniture from them before, and I'm never dissatisfied with what I get from them. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'll link that stuff below. Now, before we did this, me, my son, and my daughter went outside. We set everything up, but the only thing we didn't do was turn the projector on to see how it would show up on the screen. Well, day of the party, we get outside and it's not showing up as big as we wanted it to. So that delayed the movie, put us back behind time about 30 minutes. And then I had to ended up getting a big Tupperware container or storage container out of my house to put it up on the table so that it would lift up. The issue was that it wasn't tall enough, because the screen is so tall and big, as you saw, that we didn't have anything to elevate the projector up. So even when we tilted it up, it still wasn't high enough. It was still pretty low. So we made that adjustment, ended up working. Still would have liked it to be a little bit bigger, but I have time to work on that for next time, because this is not, since I've purchased it now, this is not the last time we're going to do an outdoor movie. So I'm looking forward to do more. But that was the issue, but it ended up working out fine.
So we had to have good lighting outside. So I got these lights. I got some another chain of lights like this. And then I have all of these glow-in-the-dark lights to go on the ground. So we're going to cover the ground in those. Now I know that is going to be some kind of clean up, but I'm willing to do it. So I got these glow-in-the-dark lights to go on the ground. And then I bought these string lights as well to make sure that we have good lighting. They're weather resistant. These came from Target. And these I got from Amazon.
All right, so I did end up using the star lights that I showed you. I did end up using those lights to outline the seating area as well. Those turned out great. I love those. We'll be using those again in the future. Those glow lights were a huge disappointment. I probably wouldn't need it. So I ended up spreading those all on the ground, and they didn't even glow in the dark. I guess maybe because of the light pollution. So I won't do that again. That was a total waste. The other thing is speakers. Now I bought Bluetooth speaker. My son has a Beat speaker, and we tried to use that, but the sound just really was not good enough. So I know for next time I need to order actual outdoor speakers that will project loud enough for everybody to hear. Certain people could hear the movie good, but then certain people couldn't, just depending on where you were sitting. So those were my failures. The successes were I ended up ordering movie trays.
And here are the serving trays. So I've been back and forth about whether or not I should spray paint these to kind of make them more girly and give them a little pizzazz. So I think that's what I may do, is spray paint these with some silver glitter to kind of go with the theme. And we will go from there. So we're going to serve everybody with these trays. We're going to put their drink, their candy, their pizza, their cake pop, and their cupcake in this. That way there's not a buffet line and people having to walk back and forth to it. We just need to we'll just hand them out. Like, we'll just hand everybody a box, and that way it'll be, and I'll use precautions. All right, so I did decide to get the I did decide to spray these boxes. So I got this glitter blast, and I'm going to spray the outside and see how it turns out. Hopefully it'll turn out well.
So the movie trays turned out really well. And I wanted to do so that we can maintain social distancing. Well, let me go back to how I set up. So I use these keep mason jars, and I have some bigger ones. I use this size, and I have the regular I don't know how many ounces, 20 ounces or whatever they are, size mason jars that you use for storage. And I put these little firefly or lights in, and you can turn these on and off. And I use these as markers. I use these as markers to mark the 6 feet. So my son and I went outside. My son did an excellent job assisting me with this. We went outside and we marked off 6 feet, and I used these as markers. They lit up the ground so well. I wasn't even intending for them to light up the ground as well as they did, but they did. And we kind of marked the seating area, the outside the seating area, with tiki torches. I had about 6 of those lined up, and I outlined the area where everybody would be seated with those. And then we also had the smaller citronella candles, the big ones that come in the jar. I'll put a picture of them up. But we used those, put those throughout on the ground, and I had some smaller citronella. So I don't think people had issue with bugs. I don't recall being bothered by the bugs while I was out there. Nobody else complained about the bugs, so that was great. So all of the citronella that we had available out there worked really well. We also and like I said, I use those as markers. Now the issue was with the kids. Oh goodness, they were just so excited to see each other that they did not want to maintain social distancing. Oh my goodness, I was constantly saying, y'all can't sit this close together, y'all have to be 6 feet apart. A lot of parents dropped their children off, and that was fine. I wanted them to. I didn't want them to stay if they didn't want to. Then I had some parents that came, friends of the family that came, and they stayed. So it worked out really well. I tried my best. I tried my best to maintain the social distancing, but these kids, I tell you, they were just so excited to see each other that they kind of broke that. Now, some people did maintain their social distancing, and that worked out great. And I asked people to bring their own chairs, so I didn't have to worry about cleaning chairs and all of that. So people brought their own fold-up chairs. I asked the parents to have their children bring their own, or a blanket to sit down on the ground. So they worked really well. We wanted to do it. I wanted to do it just like a movie tray. So I purchased some trays from Amazon, and I'll link that here. And I got some labels made. So I bought the movie theater candy. I got this movie theater candy from Dollar Tree. I was back and forth about where I should get it from, and I really didn't want to go into the store, but I ended up wearing my mask and going into the Dollar Tree to get it because if you ordered it online, you had to order 12, and I wanted a variety of candy, so I ordered a certain number of Skittles, a certain number of Starbursts, a certain number of M&Ms, and I had my girl Shay over at Sugar Pop Events make some candy labels to put on the candy that had my daughter's name and a picture of her, and you know, it said under the stars. It was really, really cute. So we put box candy in the trays, a drink, cupcakes, a cake pop, pizza, and popcorn. We were gonna have a popcorn machine, but my ex-husband, my daughter's father, machine wasn't working. So her bonus mom, shout out to the bonus mom, made popcorn and put it, and I had already bought these popcorn containers to put the popcorn in, but they didn't know that, so she ended up bagging popcorn and putting them in these popcorn containers, and we just kind of used both and tied them up. It turned out really, really cute, so thank you for that, bonus mommy. And we put that on the tray as well, and I'll put a picture here of that. It was nice. So we served each child or each person their own tray, so that we didn't have to worry about people coming close together over food, and kept the food in the house, made those, and then just served each child their own tray. So there was no digging pizza boxes and all of that, just trying to maintain social distancing as much as possible. So that worked really well. That was another success. I think that's it. I mean, the kids watched the movie as much as they could. Like I said, the only issue was with the sound. It worked out really, really well. My daughter said it was the best birthday party that she had ever had. So that was refreshing to know that she could have the best party she had ever had during the quarantine, because I was so nervous and worried about her. You know, she was just, Mommy, what are we gonna do? So it turned out well. Like I said, I will link everything that I used below. I think it's a great idea. I got some ideas off of Pinterest, and some ideas I kind of came up with myself, but I told the kids that, you know, we'll do it again. It doesn't have to be for a birthday. I mean, it seems like we're going to be quarantining for a while here. This is our new normal now. So we're going to do more outdoor movies, and I'm probably going to do more with my family as well. So next time I just have to work on the tech stuff, get the right kind of speakers. Make sure you get outdoor speakers that are going to project loud enough and kind of reduce the background noise so that people can hear the movie. That's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions about anything else that I did, leave me a comment below. Make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you share this with somebody who needs an idea of a social distancing birthday party. Hopefully the kids or adults or whoever will maintain social distancing. Oh, I did have masks available for people that wanted them. So make sure, if you can, have masks, or ask people to wear their mask if they want to wear them. It's a fun idea. We enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing it again. Again, comment below if you have any other ideas, anything that you've done, if you've done an outdoor party, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me today. Love and light. Namaste.